ahead of Luton away. And does the Cup have a special place for you? Because I think your Cheltenham debut was in the Cup, was it not?
Yeah, it was my debut at home to Chester. I remember we were 2-0 up and then they ended up coming back to draw 2-2. But definitely I always, even when you're a little kid growing up, same as everyone, you always watch the FA Cup final on the Saturday in May, and it's something you look forward to every season when the draw comes out.
How much knowledge do you have of Luton?
I know they're an absolutely massive club for the conference. They're a big club when they're in the League Two, and a big size club when they're in League One. So to see them in the conference is quite surprising. But they're basically like they've got Football League players playing in the conference. I mean, look at Fleetwood. I think he was Hereford's top scorer last year, and he's gone there. So we know that they're a Football League team. That just because they're in the conference doesn't mean make them a worse team, if you know what I mean.
And seeing as you were here when Fleetwood was here when you were here, can you pass on any knowledge to the centre backs about how he plays and what his finishing is like?
I know he takes a good headbutt from the goalkeeper when is it MK Dons? Yeah, he got headbutted, didn't he? And he did well for us. He was lively and he scored a few goals. We know he likes to play on the shoulder. Apparently they like to get balls in down the channel, so we'll have to be aware of that. But hopefully we'll keep him quiet on Saturday.
It's a more difficult game to call than some people might think, isn't it? Because of, in a sense, the size of the Luton club. It's a bit of a misnomer that they're in the blue square.
Like I said earlier, you can't believe they're in the blue square. But I think they had their financial problems, and hopefully I think they're all they're back on track now with Nick Owen taking over as chairman. And I'm sure they'll be back in the Football League very soon. And I'm surprised they've not been back before.
In terms of atmosphere there, the crowd are right on top of you, aren't they?
Is it right? They had 6,000 there against Telford the other day. I mean, it's like I say, it's just unbelievable that they're in that league, and it's a tight old school ground, and I don't think it's changed much from the last 10-20 years. We know there will be an FA Cup atmosphere, and hopefully we'll bring a few fans as well. And I'm looking forward to the game. You
said about the Chester match. That was in the third round. Is the second round a bit no man's land because you don't want to lose here because you're so tantalisingly close to this potential carrot of a big game?
Yeah, it is. I think the weirdest feeling will be if we draw, because then the draw's on the Sunday, and you could get Man United away on the Sunday, but you've got to do the replay as well. So, but like I say, it is a strange feeling because you're that close to a big game, and like I say, hopefully we can be in the hat for the third round draw on Sunday.
But the way the side is playing at the moment, I mean, the feeling has to be you can go there and win it first time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're full of confidence. The lads are buzzing. Everyone's buzzing in training in the games on a Saturday. So we're really looking forward to it. It's another game, and you just when you're winning and the team's playing well, you just want the games to come thick and fast.
In the game at Tranmere, you made that one really good save from the free kick early in the second half.
Yeah.
Did that, in a sense, say that although you've been out of the side, you are confident and were quite happy to come in and do a decent job?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think when I've come back in, I've done well, and we've won when I've played. So it's not just me or Jack that's the difference. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, when I come in, results haven't really changed, and I'd like to think I've done okay when I come back in, and all I can do is keep working hard in training and hopefully do well when the chances come in games.
I mean, ultimately that save was at 1-0. You won the game 1-0, therefore that was a contributory factor to the victory.
You should be a goalie coach. Yeah, it was a good save. I mean, it went up and over the wall, and but the lads defended really well, and I thought we were worthy winners on the day, and hopefully the same again on Saturday.
Can you put a finger on why this away run has been so good?
Not a clue. No, I think teams find it when we go 1-0 up, it would be difficult to break down with a 4-5-1 or 4-3-3 formation. But we've got two brilliant centre halves this season who've just headed and kicked everything away and made it very difficult to break down. Packy's been unbelievable sitting in front of the back four as well. So we're a solid unit, and we're good on the break as well. So we know we're good all over.
Scott, do you think Jack coming in has improved you as a goalkeeper?
I think I wouldn't say it's improved me, but I think out of the 160 odd games I've played, like I say, they've come in the last 3 years, and you don't really get a chance to cause I wasn't on the bench, I was playing every game, and you don't really get a chance to look it from the stand and say, oh, it's not as like, you know, when you watch Premiership football and things like that, and you think it's all the same. You look from the stand, you think, oh, and you do see little things that you think maybe it's not as difficult as what you think it is when you're playing in. Maybe the break has done me good, but I wouldn't say I've improved massively. I just think I just think that I don't know. I don't
Giving
know.
you a chance to take stock.
Yeah, take stock if you know what I mean of where everything is and what's what. But like I say, I think in the team that we've got in the minute, you're not being asked to make 7 or 8 saves a game like we were last season. And when I come back in, you're only having to make 1 or 2 saves, but they're important saves in the game. So, like I say, we're a much stronger team and a much stronger squad this season. So I think that's helped as well.
Yeah, what's it been like being in and out of the side?
Yeah, it is difficult. It's very difficult. I mean, the last thing you want to be doing on a Saturday afternoon is checking to see if your football bets come in, watching Soccer Saturday, and it is frustrating. But Jack's gone in; he's been unbelievable. So I can't. I'm not one to go banging the manager's door down every Monday morning saying, "Why aren't I playing?" All I can do is work hard in training, and when my chance comes, hopefully take it.
Yeah.